What's going on, guys? Dem here, and something kind of was brought up to me by a different YouTube video, and I'm sure most of you guys already know that quite a few YouTubers have the new game early, and the new game obviously in question is Black Ops 2. Personally, I don't have it early. I'm waiting until the release date, which is tomorrow as I speak now, and I just kind of wanted to tell you where I am in terms of people getting the game early. So, in terms of the campaign, I couldn't care less if you have the game early. If you get the game early and play the campaign, all the power to you. So long as you're not one of these people who's going to post spoilers everywhere and attempt to ruin the game for other people, I have no problem whatsoever. The kind of grey area for me is the multiplayer. So I know a few YouTubers have the game early, and they want it early so they can get their videos recorded, so as soon as it hits midnight, they can upload their videos so they have a better chance of getting the initial surge of views, which in my opinion is fair enough. Something which annoyed me, though, I can't remember which commentator I was listening to, but they actually mentioned that they had already prestiged on the game. That's where it starts to annoy me. The fact that they have already prestiged before everyone else has had a chance to get the game, it just seems unfair to me. I think everyone should have a decent chance at the like getting higher on the leaderboards. Everyone should have the same opportunities, and I don't know, kind of something which I think not Infinity Ward, I'm about to say Infinity Ward, Activision and Treyarch should get into the habit of doing, and Infinity Ward as well, to be honest. Don't know why I ruled them out, but what they should do is, I know the servers have to go up a few days before the release. That's just a logistics kind of thing. Imagine if they released the game, tried putting the servers up, and there was a huge error, and on release day nobody could get online. That's why they have to put the servers up early, so at least they have 3 days warning to remedy any problems they may have with the servers. I get that, but what I think they should do is, people shouldn't get banned for going on the game early, because most of the time it's a legal copy. It hasn't been ripped from somewhere, it's actually a bought copy, and it's just the fact that it's gone out too early, so I don't think people should be banned for it. But what should happen is, people should be able to play it as normal early, but as soon as it hits midnight on the release date, I think everyone's stats should be reset. And then everyone has a chance of leveling up at the same rate, and nobody is ahead of the game almost. Obviously the people who have the game early will have the weapon knowledge and stuff like that, but that doesn't bother me as much. It's just the whole leaderboards thing, because that's what I'm trying to do. I want to race to 10th prestige, and I want to be one of the first people to the 10th prestige. But obviously, when I'm getting the game and people are already a prestige or two ahead of me, as I speak now, there's probably people who've even hit 3rd prestige if they've been playing it non-stop, which is very likely. And I just don't think it's fair, and I'm sure most of you people listening actually agree with me. And it's the same with any game, really. Maybe not Halo as much, because Halo, I kind of think, is a purely skill-based game. There's not much that is down to what weapon you're using. Everyone has an equal chance with each weapon, I think. So with Halo getting it early, it doesn't really bother me as much, although obviously there's going to be the same people on Halo who want to be the first to the highest level. I don't know what the highest level in Halo is called, but it's just a problem which is happening with all games, and I think game developers and game producers should actually get into the habit of resetting everyone's stats when the game actually resets, because it just makes it an even playing ground. And I'm sure if there is any developers listening to this, which I highly doubt there isn't, I'm sure this idea doesn't come as a surprise to you. I'm sure it's sounded pretty logical that everyone should have an equal opportunity. Obviously the people who've got it early and have prestige are probably going to be arguing against my theory, or some may even agree. They might say, yeah, that makes sense, that everyone should have a equal chance. So that's just where I stand on it. If I had the game early, would I have played it early? Probably, just to get videos ready, because I'd love to be one of these people who actually can upload on the midnight release, but it's not viable for me to pay more money for the game to get it early just for YouTube videos, even though it would be cool to get hold of it. So what do you guys think? What do you think about people getting the game early? Do you think it's unfair like I do, or do you not really care? Personally, as I mentioned, I want to race to 10th prestige. I want to be high as possible on the leaderboards. But going into a game where people are already 10th prestige, no, they're not already 10th, but I'm guessing 3rd prestige by now if you've been playing it non-stop. That's just puts me at a huge disadvantage, and I want to be high as possible on the leaderboards, and it's not going to be viable for me to do so unless they take a huge break and I catch up. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this commentary. Feel free to post your ideas and what you think about the whole situation in the comments, and remember to hit subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.